Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good afternoon. Okay. So today we're going to continue our next lesson. Okay. Which is we're going to learn about algorithm as well as the flow chart. All right. So after learning this course, you will be able to formulate your own algorithm and the flow chart. Right. Let me share the slide. Okay. Okay, for this part, I would like you to focus more because after this, we're going to have a breakup session activity where every one of you individually will contribute the idea. Okay, so please stay focused. Okay, this is quite short, our lecture. Okay, the more important thing is the activity. I want to see your understanding pertaining to the subject of algorithm and the flow chart. Alright, just a recap for the last class, we have done our activity where the application of programming you have learned before, alright, that's related to many aspects of life. For example, like aerospace, automotive, industrial revolution all require the programming. All right. And then we proceed to the introduction to the programming. All right. We learn about vocab, the set of rule for instructing a computer. Okay. High level language, example of programming language like C, C++, Fortran, and so on. All right. So, and then we have the winner for the quiz, Eng Kai, all right? And then, okay, based on our quiz previously, and today, we're going to cover the algorithm and the flow chart, okay? So, for this case, for your test, algorithm and flow chart will not be covered. Okay, why do you need to learn the algorithm and the flow chart while the exam is not covered? Okay, this is because I'm going to give you a project that cover the algorithm and the flow chart. All right, remember we have certain mark of the project. So anything that is not cover for the exam will be covered for the project. Okay, so here we learn about algorithm and the flow chart. Okay, so what do you know about algorithm first? What is algorithm? You can Google, you can have your own view. What do you think of algorithm? Any idea? Can you comment there? Okay, it's okay, Wong Yu Kin. Doctor, my attendance can't be recorded. I will show you again. Okay, Ahmad said instruction. Okay, good. Algorithm giving the instruction. Next. What do you think of algorithm? What do you think? What is algorithm? And what the algorithm do? Any idea? Procedure, okay, everyone give the good answer. Okay, that's good. Problem solving, okay. Provide instruction, yes. Okay, basically, if the programmer want to do the coding, the first in their mind, they have the algorithm first. That is the basic structure. Okay, they know how to write step 1, step 2, that is algorithm. Okay, step 1, what to do. Step 2, 3, 4, and 4, what will be the next procedure. So that is the procedure will be used for the coding. Okay, thank you for providing the answer. So as well as the flow chart. sometimes people look at the algorithm is very difficult because it contains certain words, the keyword. So the flowchart is the illustration. So you can look at the flowchart and understand clearly in terms of illustration. All right. So three basic building blocks to develop solution to a problem are, okay, the entire course of your programming, you must master this one. How to do the sequential execution, how to do the branching operation, and lastly, looping operation. So we cover on this one. Remember, we have sequential execution. It is directly from the input to the output. And then we have the branching because we have two options. So the option need the decision. And then we have finally the looping. We have conditional loop and counted loop. All right. So for this part, we're going to go deep into the sequential execution of instruction. All right, the first one here. Okay. So what is sequential execution? It is direct operation. Okay. It is like one-way instruction, one-way job without any kind of decision, any kind of instruction. It is straightforward. All right. So sequential instructions are executed one after the other. The computer begins with the first instruction. The result from the current and previous calculation may be used in the subsequent calculation. And finally, the instruction must be executed in the correct order. All right. So this is example like I want you to understand. Construct an algorithm, okay, and a flow chart to compute the mass m of a solid sphere of a diameter d and density d. Right? When you look at here, we have the separate section. The left side is the algorithm and the right side for the flow chart. All right, for this one, I want to compute the mass. I want to know the mass. How to get the mass? Okay, first, the mass is, this is algorithm. Remember step by step procedure. We start with one, start. Okay, number two, read the information, which is the diameter and the density. That means you key in the information. Okay, the computer read the information. Okay, the program read the information. So what's the information? The diameter and the density. Based the two information, all right. So you will the program will compute the volume of sphere. So the volume of the sphere is 4/3 pi r cubic. Okay, r is a diameter over 2. So you can see we have the diameter here. Okay, let me use this one. All right, we have the diameter. So, of course, the program will input the diameter and find the volume. Based on this volume, it will be used for the next subsequent process, which is compute the mass. So what's the mass? Mass equal to, okay, the density multiplied with volume. The density is given and the volume compute in the step number 3. And finally stop the process. That is simple. Okay, you can see the flow chart. Start, this is, okay, read the information. And then this is process the information. This is process of information and finally stop. Okay, can you see the symbol here? Previously, we have learned that this symbol is a okay, this is like this symbol, diagonal symbol refer to data symbol. And this straight one refer to the processing symbol. Okay, that means the data will read the input and giving the output. For the processing, it will like a brain to process the information. Okay, you can see this is data, require the data. And then this is like a brain. Process the information, and finally give the output of mass. Okay, so far everyone clear about this? Clear, doctor? Clear. All right, you can comment there, you are clear. All right, if you have any question, please comment there. All right, now we go to the next process, which is branching operation. So what is a branching operation? A branch is a point in the program where the computer make a decision about the which sets of instruction to be executed next. All right, a decision is made depend on the answers of a posed question. And finally, question must be formulated such that it has a simple answer and has only one possible outcome. All right. So that means you have the input. Inside here, it is a data. Require the data. Whether the data it is yes or no. If this is yes, go to the right. No, go to the left. It require decision. Okay, decision making. So, example, construct an algorithm and flowchart to find if a number x is negative, positive, or zero. Can you see? It gives the decision whether it is negative, positive, and zero. So, the first algorithm, we start the program, read number x. That means the user input the value of x. Is x, so now test number one. Is x less than 0? If yes, that means x is negative, of course. It will display negative. If no, is x equal to 0? So this is second condition. If yes, x is 0. Okay, display 0. If no, x is positive. Display positive. N branch, so this is N branch of inside here. And another branch, the whole of this, stop the process. Okay, how it looks in the flow chart? Very simple. The first one, start with the program and read the information. You can see read the data x. All right, now we need to test whether the x is less than 0. If yes, that means display negative. All right, that means -1, -2, go here. Right? So if x is not less than 0, you can see it go to the another decision. This one, the red box refer to the nested loop. That means it is inside the loop. Okay? We are not calling inside the loop. We call nested loop. Loop inside loop. Alright? So it is called nested loop. This is already loop. Okay? So if x is equal to 0, yes, display 0. If x is not equal to 0, display positive. And finally stop the operation. So here is the counted loop. Right? So what is a counted loop? Counted loop repeat the execution for a predetermined number of time. Most widely used in a computer programming. All right. The loop control variable, which is LCV, is used to control the loop. The loop stop when the LCV here exceed the stop value. Number of iteration is predetermined, right? So let's take a look. So first we have the input. All right, we have the start value, for example, a 0. Our stop value may be 10. Our step value, that means from 0 increase. Increase how many? Increase 1. For example, step value 1. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 will stop. Okay. So first we start with x equal to 0. Okay. And then go to LCV, loop control variable, body of the loop. This will count the number of process and then go to the loop back until the value reaching the stop value, and then it will finish the operation. This is the counted loop, right? So the example here, basically, write an algorithm and flowchart to obtain the following summation. Okay, now I want to make the summation of x the power of 2. That means 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared until 10 the power of 2. So how the algorithm looks like? The first start, initialize the summation. That means this is very important that we need to use the sum. Of course, we need to have the sum here. So we need to initialize. That means we need to give the first value first. Alright, sum equal to 0. And then we do the looping. X start with 1, stop with 10, and step 1. So summation equal to, this is equation. Summation equal to sum, remember our previous one, sum equal to 0 plus x multiply with x. This is symbol multiplication, yeah? So let's say x is equal to 1, okay? So 1 multiply with 1 plus 0, it is 1. So it is now the summation equal to 1. It will go to the another loops until the x equal to 10. So end the loop, display the sum, stop the process. So how it looks, you can see here. Okay. So start the process, we need to initialize. That means we need this formula. Our main formula is sum. Sum equal to 0. This is, we need to initialize. We need to give initial value equal to 0. This is our starting point. So start with x. Start 1, that means x equal to 1. And then when the x equal to 10, it will stop the process. Increment of x equal to 1. So here, go to the receiving the data. Okay, this is modification symbol. You can see like the hexagon here. And then go to the process. This is like a brain. Process, summation equal to sum plus x squared. And then looping until the x equal to 10, finish the operation, display the sum, stop the process. Okay. So here the nodes, we can also calculate the number of loop. So that means we can put another process to count the loop. For example, number 1, 2, 3, how many loop require? Okay. And finally, the conditional loop. So what is a conditional loops? Repeat the execution until a condition is satisfied. Okay, so based on this definition, it is based on condition. The most common type, we call it as a while loop. All right, don't get confused here. A set of instructions is repeated while some condition is true. Okay, this is good. You have the input. Okay, and then you have the condition here. Okay, if the condition is not met, you have to run. Okay, running until the condition has been met. If the condition has been met, it will go to the yes. Okay, so this is just example. Repeat example of counted loop and use a conditional loop structure. All right. The first one, we start with the start. Initialize x equal to 1 and summation equal to 0. And we have the conditional loop. This is the algorithm. While x is less than 1, while x is less than 11, you will process the information. So add x multiply with x to summation, or sum equal to sum plus x squared. Add 1 to x, or x equal to x plus 1. Okay, this is end loop, display sum, stop. So how the flowchart looks like? Okay, we start with the process and then we need to initialize. Okay, x equal to 1, summation equal to 0. And then we go to the decision. if X is less than 11, okay, if if yes, that means the process will continuously operate until the condition is no. Okay. For example, X is equal to 1, go here. X is equal to 1. So we replace 1 less than 11. So the answer is yes, go here. So summation equal to sum. Remember our initialization sum here is 0 plus X multiply with X. So X is 1. 1 multiply with 1, 1. So plus 0, 1. So here X equal to 1 plus 2. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. So now the X equal to 2, summation equal to 1. And then the process will do the looping until the condition is no, go to the display sum, stop the operation. Okay, so basically that's the idea of conditional loop, counted loop, branching, and sequential operation. Okay, so now I will have the activity prepared for you. Okay, please go to this link. Okay, go to this link. You can scan or go to your assigned, go to this link. This is basically the Jamboard link. Okay, let me open the link and share in the chat box. Okay. Okay, go to this link. You can see. Okay, please join now. We have 7. Okay. Go to the page 5. Let me open again. Okay. Everyone there? Already inside the Jamboard? Okay. Everyone, I need your response. Okay, thank you. Okay, I need all of you inside this Jamboard. So what do you see inside the Jamboard page 5? This is grouping. Okay, this is your name, this is your metric card, and your grouping number. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for example, Nur Aina Sophia, you are group 1. You will be assigned to this group. Okay, this is group 1. Okay, go to your own page. This is group 1. So this is group 2. For those haven't got any group, please let me know. Okay, this is group number 2. And this is group number 3. And then this is group number 4. Right? Anyone understand, yeah? So, from here, I will enable the breakout session. We have 4 breakout session. Okay, and then this is group 1. Okay, I have named all the breakout session. Wait, yeah, this is group 2. Please go to your own breakup session after this. Okay. Number 4. Okay. So the process Okay, you have 30 minutes to discuss with your friends. Okay, let me. Okay, basically, okay, wait for a while, yeah. Basically, don't go for your breakup session. Wait for me. I give you the instruction. Okay, I have created 4 breakup session, group 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go to your assigned breakup room and choose the dedicated page. So that means I have assigned the page with the group. Appoint a moderator and the timekeeper. The moderator is the leader lah. Basically, that will help the flow process. That help the flow process and the timekeeper to monitor the discussion. So one of you has to be the timekeeper, manage the time. Within the 30 minutes, your team need to discuss and come up with the solution for the given question. So far, do you have any question? Everyone? Is it clear for you? So, okay. So, go to your, after you have joined the breakup session, remember, appoint the moderator and the timekeeper, the discussion within 30 minutes. You go to your own page, okay? For example, group 1 will do this question, sequential execution, okay? You need to be creative. You can divide your own self by 2. One team will do the algorithm, the next one will do the flow chart. Okay, you can use the tool here. Okay, so you may start now. Okay, all the material here. Okay, you can see the material here. You can go to your own room now. Okay, Amza, Muhammad Naim, are you there? Please start early. Open your, please have a discussion. Muhammad Naim, are you there? Ahmad, Hassan, please join the breakup session. Yes?
I don't have grouping.
You don't have any grouping.
Don't have my name in there.
Have you registered into the Google form before?
Did I think so?
I did.
Okay, if you don't have any group, okay. Ah, Hassan, do you have a group?
No.
Okay, you go to group 4.
Okay.
Ahmad, do you have a group? Amza? Okay, go to your own assigned group here. Amza, you are group 3. Okay, Ahmad, you are group 4. Wong Yu Kin, you are group 1. And Muhammad Naim, you are group. Do you have a group, Naim?
No, I don't.
Okay, go to group. Okay, go to group 1. Okay, Amza and Naim, okay. Fast. Okay, group number 2, have you complete your task? Hello? Group number 2, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
have you done your task?
A little
A
bit.
bit of the flowchart is left, but
Okay, may I
still
know
have enough
why
time.
you exit from your breakout room?
We
Because
thought
the
when time
time
is up,
Oh,
come here.
the time's up.
Yeah.
Basically, I haven't announced the the time's up. Please go into your room.
Okay.
It's about 5 more minutes. Hi Amirul. Are you in the group? Which group? Amirul, are you there?
Yes, Doctor.
You in which group are you?
Wait. Yep. Section 7.
Oh, you just joining the session now?
Yeah, sorry, Doctor, I'm late.
Every one of you already joined, already have the activity. Can you go to the chat room?
Sure.
Okay, you are in the breakout room number 4. Go to the breakout room number 4, group 4.
Okay, Doctor. Where to?
Go to the breakout session at the bottom there. There is a menu and then just join in the group number 4.
Oh, okay. Number 4.
Ahmad,
Okay.
are you just joining the session?
Join season sekarang ke tadi?
Tadi. Breakout session. Dah join ke?
Dah.
Okay. Kenapa awak keluar balik ya?
Oh, sebab tadi dia orang kata macam kena keluar. Tak keluar.
Ada awak Ahmad ni dalam group ni. You are in the session of 4. Ahmad Takyudin, betul tak?
Ha. Sekejap, saya masuk balik.
Cakap you are in the group of 4. Look at the Jamboard. Hamzah, are you there? Okay, everyone. So, how was the activity? Any one of you able to finish all the question? Algorithm and the flowchart I can see here. Let me share the screen. Okay. For the group number 1, I would like to have a volunteer to explain for the algorithm and the flowchart. Okay, you can assign one volunteer for algorithm and one for flowchart. Okay, and every one of you, please listen, yeah? Okay, who want to be the volunteer for group 1?
Me, sir.
Okay.
Can I start now?
Wait, yeah. Can you see the screen now?
Hmm.
I cannot share the screen. Wait, yeah. Okay, group 5 still not finished. Okay, group number 5. Wait, yeah. Okay, everyone, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please look at the what we call please look at the Jamboard. All of you, yeah. Go to the page 6. Okay, all of you go to page 6. Okay, please move to page 6. Okay, group 1. All right. Okay. All of you have done, yeah? Go to group 6. Go to page 6, sorry. Okay. So, let's... Okay, who is the volunteer for group 1?
Me, sir.
Okay. Please start explain your answer to all of
Okay.
your friends.
So, for the algorithm,
Okay. Please focus
uh,
here, everyone.
so we should start with start. The first one is start, and then the second one is the input, which is read diameter D, density P, and the voltageness T. And the number 3 is the process, compute volume of sphere. This is the formula. So the formula is look at the image, the bigger sphere minus the smaller sphere on the east side, and then the 4 is the output, compute mass of sphere, m equal to p times v, and then 5 is stop. Then the flowchart is the same as the algorithm. So the first one is start, and then the input is read D, diameter D, density P, and voltageness T. And then this is the process, the volume of sphere. And then this is the output, m equal to p dot v, and then stop. So, do you all understand?
Okay, guys, do you have any question pertaining to the group 1? Okay, I have a question. For the step number 3, compute the volume of sphere. What do you mean the volume of sphere? Which sphere you are referring to?
The red one.
The
We
red
need
one.
to find the volume of the red one.
Okay. The external one, right?
Yes.
So based on this, 4/3 pi r cube. Okay. So this is the diameter. This d/2 refer to diameter of what? The radius of what?
The
Radius,
bigger one.
the bigger one, minus the radius of
The smaller one.
the smaller one. This one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Compute the mass of sphere, which is m equal to rho v, and stop. Okay. So this is a flow chart. Okay. Read the diameter. Yes. Read the thickness. Okay. Read the density, rho. This is the volume. Okay. This is the input data. Yeah. Receiving the input data. Okay. Correct. This is processing the data. Calculate the volume. Okay. So this one calculate the mass. Okay, good. Okay, thank you and congratulations, group 1. We go to group number 2. Okay, who is the volunteer? Now go to the page 7. Group 2. Okay, who is the volunteer for group number 2?
I can volunteer for group 2.
Okay, yes, please.
Okay, I will start out with explaining the question's requirement. In the question, it asks to determine if a point of coordinate lies inside the circle of radius, centered at the origin. If the point lies inside of the circle, we are asked to print out a message and the distance of that point from the center of the circle. So for the algorithm, we'll start off with start, of course. And then second, we insert the input of coordinate x and y, the coordinate of the center of the circle, and radius of the circle. Next, we will compute the distance of point xy from the circle of center with the given formula stated in the picture. So then we move next to the branching option. If the radius is outside of the circle, sorry, not the radius. If the coordinate is more than the radius of the circle, then we should display the point lies outside of the circle at a distance z. If the coordinate is within the radius, within the circle, then display the point lies inside the circle at a distance z. And there we end the branch and stop. That's all, I think. Yeah.
Okay. Basically, I would like to add for the Z. Right. Okay. I have a question. Okay, before I got the question for you, any one of you have a question for group 2? Anyone? Okay. I think I will have a question. Okay. What do you think? Read the coordinates x and y Okay, coordinate of the center of the radius and the radius of the circle. So that means read the coordinate xy, coordinate of center, which is center of the circle, 0, 0, you mean, and the radius of the circle. Okay, if point x. Okay. So that means the z here is refer to what? Coordinate or the length?
The length.
Okay, so of course the z refer to the length. Okay, the length refer to this one, the formula. Okay, and then you compare the length. Okay, that's good. Okay, I think that's good. Group number 2. We proceed to the group 3. Go to the page 8. Any volunteer, please? Volunteer, go to page 8 and explain what your discovery. Who is the group 3? Group 3.
Hello, sir. Can I volunteer?
Okay, good. Okay, Engkai. Okay, please explain your solution.
Yeah, for this question, we are about to construct a flow chart to print out numbers from 1 to 100 and their squares. So we start off with start.
Okay.
And then we set the square in the value of 0.
Okay.
And
Initialize
then,
or what?
Yeah, we initialize the square in the value of 0 first.
Okay.
And then the condition is start equals to 1, stop equals to 100, and step is 1.
Okay.
And then we assign x equals to start. And then we assign the equation of square, which is x times x. And then we display x and square. Then to do the loop, we put x equals to x plus step, which is 1. And then it will goes
Number
to
2.
the same equation. And if the x is more than stop, which is 100,
okay,
it stops. And that's all.
Okay, good. Okay, may I know why you have the algorithm there on the right side?
To explain more briefly, I think.
Okay. If you want to make your note, it's okay. But during the exam, I believe no time for you to do the algorithm. Please focus on the question, which is the flow chart only. Okay?
Oh, okay.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Engkai, for the good explanation for all of you volunteer. Lastly, group number 4. This is quite. You go to page 9 and then please volunteer. Group number 4.
Sure. Me.
Ahsan. Okay, please introduce yourself. I forgot to introduce. You need to.
My name is Ahsan from Group 4.
Can you speak louder?
My name is Ahsan from Group 4.
Okay. Please speak louder, yeah?
Alright. So the question is about construct a flowchart to read in a series of number and keep track of the running total and number of data item. And then the question say stop reading in the number when one of them has a value of 0, which means if the value becomes 0 or has a value of 0. And then compute the average of all the numbers, report it. So our flowchart start from first, start. And then the second one is we show that x equal to n, and n is unknown number, and then average equal to 0. And then the second step is we input the unknown number. We input n, and then if x equal to 0, if not, we go through the condition x equal to x minus 1, and then average equal to x1 plus x2 x n over n, which is we plus the, okay, for example, if we input the n 5, then the average is there's 5x, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So we plus all that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and divide by the number of n, which is 5. So then we get the average. And then they calculate until the x becomes 0. And then if x becomes 0, the question asks to show the average, and then we display average and then stop. That.
So why x equal to x minus y?
Because that's the condition that we put in. The calculation that we put in.
Why you need to achieve? What do you need to achieve? Why the value need to reduce by 1?
Because the x need to become 0. Or
Need
have
to
a
become
number of 0.
okay. Alright. I think there is a few adjustment for your flowchart. Okay. Now look at here. Go to page 10. Okay, wait ya. Okay, go to page 10, everyone. I think this is yeah. Okay. This one. Okay. Everyone, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Let me show you the right one. Okay. If can you see the screen? Okay. Wait ya. Okay. Go to the page. Sorry ya. Wait ya. Wait for a while. Okay. Okay. Let me explain back for this one. Okay. I believe you are in the page 10 here. Can you see this one button? Okay. First, the start. Okay. Start. And then okay, first. Okay. let me explain verbally lah, because I think there is a problem with the internet connection. The first, go to start, and then you can have the initialization summation equal to 0, count equal to 0. Okay, because you are doing the conditional loop. And then you have the input, this is correct. And then after that, for this case, this is the processing data. Okay. Alright. So for this part, I believe you need to adjust. Supposedly it is sum equal to sum plus x. Okay. And this one supposedly is the sum. Okay. This is sum, initialize sum equal to 0. You need to initialize sum equal to 0, as well as you need to initialize count, count, C. Okay. Okay, this is count. Okay, sum and then count also the same. Okay, I think there is a problem with the internet. Alright, it's okay. This is sum equal to sum plus x, and this is count equal to count plus 1. Okay, go here, the same thing. Alright, for this one, supposedly it will be like this. It is not equal because we are looking none have 0 value. Okay, stop reading. You can see stop reading. And the value is 0. So when the value is, okay, this one should be, okay, I think this is 1 because you are putting this as a no. Okay, yes, correct. Display average. Okay, for this one, you need to modify a little bit. Average equal print average as well as you need to have the equation. Okay, average equal to sum over count. Okay, for I believe you are doing previously you did n, right? Okay, it's okay. And then display print average. You have another one. Okay, go here. And then go to stop, which is print. You need to print the average and then count. Finally stop. Okay. I think that's all for today's session. Okay, any one of you have any question? You guys there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. I think that's all for today. Thank you for your time. Okay. And thank you as well for taking part in the activity. Please make sure join the session. Okay, for the next section, please be prepared. Okay, we're gonna have lots of activity after this. Okay. I think okay, we end our session now. Okay. Okay. I end my session with Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Oh, salam doktor. Thank you.
Waalaikumsalam.
Doktor.
Thank you,
Tak ada.